Hello, can you solve this quadratic equation? We're asked to solve for x in y equal to 2x squared plus 3x minus 2. We're asked to find the values of x. Now, this is a quadratic expression that we can either use the quadratic formula, use the factorization principle, or we use the rules of completing the square to solve. But in this video, I'm going to show you one unique new form of quadratic way of solving questions like this, which is more of a quadratic expression. It is faster, better than the use of other three methods I've mentioned. Now let's look at this. We'll compare this expression with the normal quadratic expression we're given y equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. You come to see that my a is equal to 2, that my b is equal to 3, and that my c is equal to negative 2. Now to solve this expression, this quadratic expression, I'm going to look at this formula. I'll look at taking the differentiation of the right hand side, and that will be equal to plus or minus of the square root of b squared, which is partly a quadratic formula expression. So if I do this, I'm going to find out the result of this expression. So if I take the differentiation of the right hand side, I'm going to have the differentiation of this to become 2x squared, right? That expression is 2x squared plus 3x minus 2, right? And this will be equal to plus or minus the square root of b square is what? 3 square minus 4 multiplied by 2 multiplied by negative 2, which is what? C. Now, if I take the differentiation of this part, this is going to give me 4x, right? That's the differentiation of that part, plus differentiate a constant and a variable. The constant will be thrown away, and I'll have x, and this will be equal to plus or minus. This is going to give us the square root of 3 square is what? 9 minus 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Minus minus will give us plus, and then this will give us what? 16, right? If that gives us 16, and then we are going to add 9 plus 16. In the next step, we're going to look at this to become 4x plus 3 equal to plus or minus the square root of 9 plus 16 is going to give us the square root of 25, which is a perfect square. So we're going to have 4x plus 3 to be equal to plus or minus 5. So from this expression, we can simplify to get the values of x. Because 4x, if we subtract 3 from both sides, this will now become negative 3, right? Plus or minus 5. And that expression, because we have plus or minus, is going to give us two expressions. 4x to be equal to negative 3 plus 5, and is also going to give us 4x equal to negative 3 minus 5. So to simplify these two expressions, we're now going to have that to become 4x equal to 2, and if we divide both sides by 4, right? Divide both sides by 4. 4 will cancel out 4, and then the value of our x will be equal to 2 here, 1. 2 here will give us 2. 1 divided by 2. And that is the first solution for s. Now, if we check the other side, we're going to have the value of our 4x to be equal to negative negative, that will give us negative 8, right? Divide both sides by 4, divide here by 4. We're going to have 4 cancelling out 4, and then the value of our x will be equal to 4 here, 1. 4 here is going to give us 2, right? And then we'll have a negative 2. So the solution is the values of x x is equal to half and what? And negative 2. And that's the solution to that quadratic expression given to us up there. So if you see, I use the quadratic formula, use factorization, and then use completing the square to solve this, you find out that you're definitely going to get the same what? The same solution. So this method is fast, easier, and very good. And this is what we call the new formula for solving quadratic equation. If you did enjoy watching this math solution, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more simplified math content. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.